The number of combinations of n objects taken r at a time can be written as blah, 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 blah. Right? Which is what we did in that last example right at the end. Okay? So we find out what the permutations are, just like we did last night. Let me get rid of that. We find out what the permutations are, and then we just divide it by r factorial. That's it. Okay? All right. It says you need to write 4 book reports for your English class. That's not much. That's not much. Why don't you people read? Your teacher gives the class a list of 7 books from which to choose. All right, well, that's nice. You don't have to do all 7. You just have to do 4, but you're going to choose from 7. Okay? How many different groups of 4 books can you choose from the list? Does it matter what order you choose them?
No.
No, so we're going to find combination, right? This isn't permutation. All right. Well, let's see. What we want to do is 7 choose 4. Well, I'm going to find out what is the permutations for 7 choose 4, and then I'm going to divide it by 4 factorial. This number and this number are always the same, right? Because it's r. I divide it by the number I'm choosing, factorial. Okay, well, let's just kind of list it out. Let's do the first, well, you know what? I'm going to write 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Is that all right? That's 4 factorial. But on top, I've got a different fraction. I've got 7 factorial over 7 minus 4 factorial. Okay, let's simplify this a little bit more, if that's okay. That's going to be 7 factorial over 3 factorial. Oh, I don't like that. I'm going to do it in red so it looks a little bit differently. 7 factorial over 3 factorial. All over 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Do you guys mind? I'm going to actually take this and I'm going to write it down here just to figure out what it is. And that's 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 all over 3 times 2 times 1. So this cancels and this cancels. And so this stuff up here is equal to 7 times 6 times 5 times 4. So do you guys mind? I'm going to rewrite it right here as 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 all over 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Now let me stop right there. Does everybody see how I got there?
Yes.
Zachary, you see how I got there? Teddy, do you see how I got right where I am?
Yeah.
Okay. I just simplified the numerator, right? And now I can cancel again. The 4's are going to cancel out. What about this 2 times 3? What does that equal?
6.
That equals 6. Can I cancel this 2 times 3 with this 6?
Yep.
And what am I left with? Simon? I've got 35 combinations of book reports I could do. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Ethan, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Does that work for you? Does that work for you, Alex?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, guys, good job. I'll see you at the next example.